What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Vanilla Soup and today we're going to be talking about the Concept UFO that was recently announced by Alienware, or more specifically Dell, as a new handheld PC solution. This product is actually really interesting to me because right off the bat all of us are thinking the same thing. That's a Nintendo Switch. I don't think anyone is not thinking that. But however, I do think that this product does have some things that make it stand apart from the Nintendo Switch in a lot of good ways too. Not to say I don't love my Switch, I do, but I think everyone is looking for that Switch Pro that, you know, may or may not be rumored heavily. However, with the Concept UFO, I believe that we're going to be seeing a product, hopefully, that is going to be doing what we would hope the Switch Pro would do without actually getting a Switch Pro, if that makes sense. For example, we want the Switch Pro to be able to perform and play games really well, at least like 1080p, 60 frames a second. I think that's kind of the goal of what we'd want to happen. Now, I don't by any stretch of the imagination believe that Nintendo can actually do that or actually will do that. I guess those are two different things, right? Like can or will. I think Nintendo has a capability to make a console, a portable console like the Switch, with better specs, but I don't think they will because I just don't think that's that important to them at this point. I think if they do get a Switch Pro buff in any way, we're just going to see 1080-30. I don't think it's going to be up to 60 frames a second on most games. And that comes back to the Project UFO. I think Alienware and Dell have something on their hands. They can really produce this product that's going to push these games to perform really well. Now, they didn't get to show us any gameplay on it other than the demo they were showing off at CES 2020, which was just like Formula 1 racing, which, I mean, okay, like, that's not that impressive, especially when you're in the first-person mode like they were. And plus, we're watching it from a second-hand screen, so we really couldn't get a great tell at, like, what the screen and what the gameplay looked like and how it ran. I'm more curious about this. My biggest curiosity is Xbox Play Anywhere on this device. I think, by far, this is the Xbox portable console I've been dreaming of for years. They showed in their presentation that Halo was booted up on Steam on the stage. They didn't play it, but it was there. It was downloaded on the console, on the Concept UFO itself, and I think that's just amazing to see that that's capable. I had big hopes for Xbox game streaming because of the ability to put Xbox games on your phone and take them anywhere. Now, game streaming is a really good idea, and I think that's going to work for some people, but I think the next step is to actually have a dedicated console that doesn't have to stream it, and you can just play it wherever. No lag, no hassle, no whatever. And I think that's what the Concept UFO should aim to do. I don't think it should aim to really bust out 4K content. I don't think anybody really needs that on a handheld. But if they can nail down the 1080p 60 frames per second, I think that's the sweet spot. The chef's kiss, if you will. But like I said, the main excitement I have going in towards this Concept UFO is the ability to play PC and Xbox games portably. I can't tell you how many indie games I would love to play on the go, but I can't take with me. Like the new game Temtem is slated for early access release this month in January. It's like that Pokemon collector game. I would love to take that anywhere I go. And yeah, I guess it's supposed to come to the Switch later, but it's coming out on early access this month on the PC. So if we had a product like the Concept UFO in our hands already, I wouldn't even have to worry. I think this whole Concept UFO made by Dell and Alienware, I think this really is great for the market. Despite what you may feel about, like, oh, it's just a Switch, it's just a knockoff Switch. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care that it looks very similar. I don't care that it's a similar idea. I like the idea that they are putting a great device out there to the public to at least get feedback from, see if this is something we'd want. Because you know what that does? That puts fire under Nintendo's butt right there. That's saying, hey, Nintendo, other people can do this too. Because Nintendo, like, all you want to say, they're great, right? But they don't have a copyright on portable consoles. They don't have a copyright on detachable controllers. Those things have been around for years. And that's a common misconception that, like, oh, Nintendo's going to sue them. They can't. There's no way that Nintendo could pull off a lawsuit. And, I mean, I'm no lawyer, but just from my ground knowledge, that's just something that Nintendo is going to have to deal with. That, yeah, it was a really great, unique idea, the way they implemented it, but it's not entirely original. We have the whole situation with Game Vice. But without going on too much of a tyrant, I want to get back to my main point here, is that I think this is going to be putting a fire underneath Nintendo like none other. I think Nintendo will look at this product and say, wow, people are really liking this idea. maybe we should really make that Switch Pro. Maybe our next console really should be top of the line, as most powerful as we can. Because let's be honest, the Xbox Series X, the PlayStation 5, they're going to come out and they're going to be pushing 4K 60 frames per second. And yeah, no way in a million years is the Switch ever going to be able to compete with that as far as graphic level. It has its own niche for sure, but the longer we go like that, the less and less third-party developers are going to want to have to develop for both sides of the spectrum, you know? But those are just my thoughts and my opinions. I'm going to play the Switch no matter what. I'm still playing the heck out of Pokemon and I'm enjoying it. I love Luigi's Mansion this year. The Smash is always a go-to. Like, by no means am I saying that the Nintendo Switch is in trouble. It's going to do fine. It's going to be a console that's going to stick around forever. And like I said, it has its niche and it does what it does very well. However, I do want to see more out of it. I feel like there's more untapped potential. I want the Switch to be as good as it can be. And I think really the Concept UFO may be the thing that gets it there. And we also have that other Razer handheld, the other PC handheld made by Razer, I mean, that could potentially be exactly that as well. This handheld PC market really could push Nintendo to make something truly amazing. So yeah, I guess that one, if you're going to take any two things away from my opinions on this video, it's one, I'm excited for handheld PC and Xbox games. In opinion two, I really hope this pushes Nintendo to make something truly amazing on the hardware side. But yeah, those two things are really why I'm excited for this product. Guys, let me know what you think. Are you excited? What do you think of the product itself? Concept UFO, they didn't say any specs. They didn't say a release date. They're just taking feedback to see if this is even a thing they want to make for real. I think it looks great. Even the kickstand coming down all the way with the fan in the back, that's just a great design idea, and I think that's great. The RGB lighting is obviously really cool, whether you're into that or not, but I would assume you could turn that off if you're not into it and save some battery life there. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I do plan on resuming regular uploads, like starting now. I got a lot of things planned and ideas I've been talking about on Discord, so make sure to check out Discord in the description below. But yeah, we have those things coming. The holidays at my work was just super busy, so I had to take a little bit of a break. No big deal. We're going to hit the ground running starting in 2020. Until next time, my friends, I'll see you online. Vanilla Soup out.